This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
The Netziv, Rabbi Naftali Tzvi Yehuda Berlin, has an astounding approach to Megillas Koheles. This is in the Sefer Dvar HaEmek, the Netziv's commentary to Nevi'im and Ksuvim. Firstly, he wants to know Koheles. Why Lashon Nekeva? Why is it called Koheles? Secondly, it's notable that the Shem Havaya does not appear in the entire Megillah, only the Shem Elokim. Why is the Shem Havaya not appear in Koheles? And he says amazingly that Sefer Koheles was composed by Shlomo, not only for Klal Yisrael, but for the nations of the world. Why do we read Koheles on Sukkos? Says the Netziv, because Shlomo taught Koheles not only to Yidden, but to Goyim, when the Goyim came on Sukkos. Why would they come on Sukkos? They came to the Mikdash. The 70 Purim were brought on behalf of the nations of the world. When a carbon is brought, the Bailim must be standing there. So the Goyim would come. And when the Goyim would come, so Shlomo HaMelech would teach the nations of the world the objective of life, that this world is havel havolim, it's empty, it's vanity. It has no intrinsic value. But the objective of this world is to fear Hashem. Koheles was written not only for Klal Yisrael, but for Goyim. Now Goyim don't recognize the Shem Havaya. They recognize the Shem Elokim, as the Gemara says in Sanhedrin, Daf Samach. So as the Goyim come up to Yerushalayim on the Yom Tif of Sukkos, as it says in Zechariah, Perek Yadal, Pasuk Yud Zayin, V'haya asher lo ya'ale el Yerushalayim lehishtachavois, lo ya'alehem yiyeh hagoshem. Shlomo taught Yirah Shamayim to the nations of the world. And then he added, at the end of Koheles, at the very end, he said, by the way, v'yoyser shahya Koheles chacham oid limei dases ha'am. He also taught Torah to Klal Yisrael. That speaks about the godless of the Torah. But those are just the closing psukim of Koheles. The rest of it is to all of mankind, and the summation is soif davar hakol nishma es Elokim yirah, fear Elokim. All mankind has to fear Elokim. Now, says in Netziv, a principle that he expounds upon in Bereshis Memhei, Pasuk Tazayin. The sages of Torah are called Banai, my sons. The sages of science are called Banais, daughters. Therefore, Koheles is Lashon Nekeva, corresponding to Chachmas HaTeva, and not Banai, Chachmas HaTorah. Perhaps this is why there was a debate whether Koheles Baruch HaKodesh Nemra, as we mentioned from Rabbi Chanan, Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel debated Surim Sukkim and Koheles, whether Yoiser Adam, whether it would be better for a person to have been created or not, despite the fact that Shlomo Melech says it would be better not to be created. This was debated by Shammai and Hillel. Ultimately, it was decided that in fact Koheles was written Baruch HaKodesh. This is the amazing approach of the Netziv, Koheles Lashon Nekeva, why Elokim does not appear, and why we lane Megillas Koheles on Sukkos. Wishing everyone a guten moed and a guten Shabbos chol hamoed. Bracha v'hatzlacha, chag kosher v'sameach.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.